everyone, Sir Jayson's Math Corner is back! In this video, we are going to talk about composition of functions. But before that, a shout out to Kelly Kyle Kabansag nga pala, my ever supportive kapitbahay. Future teacher din. A shout out to you. And also, a shout out to my virtual friend who happens to be my co-math enthusiast, Sir Ledor Aldrin Filimiano. A shout out to you, sir! So, let's start! Before that, I want to introduce to you the topic that we will be talking about today, which is all about composition of functions. Okay, so let us first distinguish what composition of functions means. So, composition of functions is an operation that takes two functions, f and g, and produces a function h such that h of x is equal to g of f of x. And the resulting composite function is denoted by g of f of x. Remember that in composition of function, this thing must be hollow and not a solid. Because when this thing will be solid, that is no longer composition of functions, but it is a multiplication of functions. Let's take a look at this example. Given f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1, and our g of x is equal to 3x, find the following. First, the f of g of x. Second, the g of f of x. At some point, maybe you'll somehow ask, what does it mean to compose a function? Well, it's actually the same as evaluating functions. But the only thing that makes it different is that in composition of function, the function is to be evaluated at a value of another function. In other words, you may think it also as nesting. So how are we going to do that? Let's try to solve first this f of g of x. In this case, our main function is the function f. The function f. Since the function that is found outermost is this function. And what we are going to input is the function g of x. The g of x. What does it mean? It means that the function g of x must be substituted to the x in the function f of x. So let's solve. F of g of x is equal to f of g of x. Let's take it step by step. So what are we going to find now? The f of 3x, meaning to say that our function f of x, the value that must be substituted to x is 3x. So therefore, since our f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1, so x squared, 3x squared minus 3 times 3x again plus 1. And 3x squared is 9x squared minus 3 times 3x is 9x plus 1. Therefore, our f of g of x is equal to 9x squared minus 9x plus 1. Next thing that we are going to solve is to find the g of f of x. So, may I ask you, what is our main function here? So, of course, our main function is the g of x. And the thing that must be substituted to the value of x of the function g of x is the f of x. Anything or everything that is found at f of x, that must be substituted to the value of x of the function g of x. So, g of f of x is equal to, since our g of x is 3x, so 3 times, since the value of x must be the function f of x, let's substitute the function f of x to the x of g of x, where x squared minus 3x plus 1. Therefore, our final answer would be 3 times x squared, this is 3x squared, minus 3 times 3x is 9x, plus 3. So this is our g of f of x. What about if you will be asked to find for the value of f of g of 1? What does this mean? So this only simply means that at g of 1, g of 1 must be solved first. So since our g of x is equal to 3x, therefore, our g of 1 is equal to 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. Therefore, what we are going to find now is only for the value of f of 3. So, again, let's go back here. What have we done in this part? So, we first evaluate the value of g of 1. At 1, what is the value, at x is equal to 1, what is the value of g of x? So, we substituted 1 to the x and we found out that our g of 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, f of g of 1 is equal to f of 3. And we can now simply solve for the value of f of 3. So, let's substitute 3 to the value of x in the function f of x. So, x squared, 3 squared, minus 3x, 3 times 3, plus 1. That is 9 minus 9 plus 1. Therefore, our f of 3 is equal to 1. And this is our answer if we will be asked to find for the value of f of g of 1. That's all for today. I hope that this video helps you to learn composition of functions. And please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sir Jayson's Math Corner. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. And thank you for watching. God bless.